Hi, we just had an awesome reception for this Nigerian delegation. The Minister of Trade and Investment is here from Nigeria. The Director of Trade and Investment is here. And so I would like for them to introduce themselves to the U.S. audience. And your name, sir?
My name is Samuel Otom, the Honorable Minister of State, Trade and Investment, Federal Republic of Nigeria.
And what brings you here today?
Well, I'm here on exploratory meeting with American businessmen to see how best we can collaborate to make use of the technology that is available in America, to replicate it back home so that we can make use of the abundant natural resources we have. And I'm impressed with what I have seen, and I'm happy with the African-American Chamber of Commerce, what they are doing here, and I look forward that we'll collaborate with each other to see how we can make progress in our two countries. The advantage is that you have the technology in America, and we have the natural resources, and we can team up together to get something good for our two countries.
Wonderful. And I would like to ask, why did you choose Michigan out of all of the U.S. states?
Yes, I'm here on invitation by JRJ Technologies, who late last year visited Nigeria, and we signed an MOU to see how we can exploit these technologies back home in Nigeria. And so we came on an invitation to Michigan based on what we had discussed in November last year. And we're happy with what we have seen, and I think it's going to be a way forward for both Nigeria and America, and in particular in Michigan.
Awesome. And then we have another gentleman here. Would you please introduce yourself?
I'm David Ademola Adejuwon, Director of Trade, Federal Ministry of Trade and Investment, Nigeria.
And how was your mission here in Michigan, and do you see another trade mission coming back to Michigan to further explore business opportunities?
Of course, like my boss has said, it has been a very productive and successful outing. We had good meetings. We visited a number of companies, as well as a focus hub, because of the capacity building that we are trying to promote in collaboration with American business people, including Focus Hub. So this is one of the trade missions that we have been organizing as a country. As my boss has said, last year we came here to Michigan twice. There was the Michigan Minority Business Development Council event, which took place in May. We were here. The same event in October. We participated effectively, and it was during that program that we were able to have good meetings with JRJ Technology USA, of which Engineer Joseph Alberti is the Chief Executive Officer. And based on the discussion we had with them, we were able to have about 9 projects generated by JRJ Technology, which we are trying to execute in Nigeria to be able to further take advantage of AGOA, that is African Growth Opportunity Act, which is a U.S. legislation aimed at promoting export of about 6,400 products from sub-Saharan African countries to United States, quota-free and duty-free. So for us to take good advantage of these opportunities, we feel that we should create that a synergy between Nigerian private sector, as well as U.S. business people, so as to move the process forward on a win-win situation. We want to increase the volume of business between Nigeria and the U.S., not only in the oil and gas sector, but also in other sectors of the Nigerian economy.
Wonderful, thank you. And I would like to ask the Minister, how important is the AGOA Treaty to your efforts here in the United States?
Well, it is very important. You know that goods cannot just be exported from Nigeria to America. It has to undergo some processes. So I think this is one other way of enhancing that by coming here and especially going into partnership with American technology, because some of these goods will require packaging and processing and packaging. And so it is going to go a long way in facilitating the AGOA legislation. And so we're happy we came here.
Wonderful. And I would just like to close that the African Diaspora Chamber of Commerce is excited because now that Nigeria has deregulated or privatized their electricity infrastructure, we are heading and leading and spearheading as a chamber a pilot at the Nigerian Army Arena in the heart of Lagos. And we are encouraging, and so far we already have participants that will be a part of the electricity pilot to bring electricity to Nigeria. So we are excited that the Nigerian delegation is here, and we're excited to be playing a role in bringing sustainable, affordable electricity to the country of Nigeria.
Let me also use this forum and opportunity to invite the American businessmen to a business forum that is being organized by my ministry on the 20th and 21st of September in Port Harcourt, Nigeria, in the oil and gas. I think this will afford them the opportunity to know what is happening. And even in other sectors of the economy, will be there handy to handle issues that might emanate from there. So I want to use this opportunity to invite all those investors who are interested in investing in Nigeria, that Nigeria is a safe place and the return on investment is very, very high, and is a gateway to Africa. And of course, with our population of 167 million alone, is a ready market for anything that is invested in Nigeria. And so I want to invite American businessmen to be part of what we're doing.
Wonderful. Well, I can say, Minister and Executive Director, that the African Diaspora Chamber of Commerce will be supporting your forum, and we will also generate business interests to attend that forum. We have a love and a commitment to the continent of Africa, but mainly Nigeria, because our chairman of the board is Admiral Peter Avelame of Abuja, Nigeria. So it makes it even that much more special to us. Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you so much for visiting us here in the U.S.
Thank you very much.